Good morning, everyone. My name is JD Stoker, and happy Thanksgiving. You may have noticed that I haven't been posting videos for the last few weeks, and that's because I've been going through some rather hellacious PC issues. And I wanted to talk about them because they actually feed into something that I've been wanting to talk about. The problems I've been having, I'll try to keep it simple for sake of not having to go into too much computer detail, but basically my graphics card on my computer kept messing up, and I had to take it to a computer store to get it repaired. It was so messed up that the guy at the counter actually had to fix the problem in order to diagnose the problem. So it was messed up on that end. But I had it in the shop for about a week, get it back, it's running again. Works great for a day, then the next day it dies again, and I can't get anything to work on it. So I take it back into the computer shop, and it's in there for another week. And I get it back, and it's working again, and then it dies again the next day. So for the last 3 weeks, I've been dealing with my computer not wanting to work at all. And because of that, I've had some problems with discouragement, which is what I wanted to talk about. Because, I'm trying to keep these vlogs about PTSD and things that relate to it. And discouragement is one that really hits home with me because I came so close quite a few times to just saying, screw it, I'm done. I'm not doing the YouTube thing anymore. And I just wanted to stop putting the pressure on myself because being a YouTuber is actually a lot more in-depth, time-wise, stress-wise than they prepare you for. But at the same time, it's really worth it because as soon as I got my computer fixed fully and completely now, it felt so much better to get my games up and running again, to get my Elgato capture system working again, to get all of this stuff where it was supposed to be. And it made me realize that if I had given in to my discouragement, to being stressed out that, oh my god, I just destroyed a brand new gaming computer that I've had for less than 6 months, I so wanted to just stop putting all this pressure on me, having to edit, having to find an editing program that would work for me, having to get familiar with it, having to be funny and entertaining on these videos. And it seemed so much easier to get out, to just wash my hands of it all. But now that I've got my computer back up and running, I've gotten through it, and I realize this is a really lax example of discouragement. There's much worse things out there that we as a species need to start dealing with. PTSD, in my opinion, being the one that I'm focusing on the most. But when I got my computer back up and running, I realized I can do this. I can go through and get stressed out as much as I want. I can go through and worry about how I'm going to find a way to promote myself and get myself a wider subscriber base all I want. But stressing out about it didn't help me out at all. It didn't solve any problems. It just stressed me out. And I don't know, I've got this renewed vigor for being a YouTuber, for playing video games, for talking about my PTSD, for doing all of this stuff. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this new wave of energy, at least. Because if you haven't seen my Wolfenstein 2 playthrough, oh dear God, that was such a pain to play through that game. But, aside from all of that, I know that it's going to be a little rocky until I get, my comfort levels up and I get things smoothed out and I get more where I want to be as a YouTuber, as a gamer, as this, as that. But I couldn't have gone to this point now if I had given up. And that's why it made me want to talk about this so much. And ironically, it worked out that the timing is on Thanksgiving. So let's tell you some of the things that I'm thankful for that actually got me through this. I'm thankful for my mom and my sister who have stood by me and supported me and helped me as much as I've helped them. I mean, we aren't able to do as much as we want to be able to help each other out, to support each other, but we're able to do enough that we can keep ourselves together, we can keep ourselves moving, we can keep ourselves going in a forward momentum motion. I'm thankful for my friends. Shout out, by the way, to my buddy Jason Martin of Clackamas, Oregon. He called me up, I think it was like 2 days after the first time my computer died on me. So, hi Jason, sorry this video's a little late. But he's got PTSD as well. And he and I have actually bonded over that a lot. And he was actually one of the unaccounted for subscribers here in my early days. If you're watching this, down the line in the future. I've only got 6 subscribers, but I couldn't figure out who the 6th one was. Well, now I know. And he gave me a boost of confidence that I needed. We talked very candidly about YouTubing and, being honest and open about PTSD and what it does to your mindset and your motivations and all that stuff, and discouraging you from doing something that you want to do, that you love to do. And I'm really thankful for all of my friends, but at least for this video, shout out to you, Jason. You rock. But, and by the way, seriously, get your butt down here, bring your girlfriend, bring your boy, bring your friends, bring whatever. Just get down here, kick it with me, let's hang. He's probably going to whoop on me for that. But I'm thankful for the amazing games that I've had throughout my life that have given me that distraction that I needed to get through these hard times, to be able to give me a storyline that not only captures my imagination, captures my attention, but in some ways, each little game that I've played has given me some amount of perspective that I wasn't expecting out of it. I'm thankful for a lot of things, because it's not until you get yourself into a mindset where you're like, okay, I'm going to stop stressing out for a minute. I'm going to focus on the things that are helping me out, focus on the things I can actually take control of, that I can actually be in charge of. And that's when you get to the point where you can actually think about all these things that do help you get through all of these really oppressive moments in your life that can just beat you down until you're a puddle of mush on the ground. And I'm really thankful that I've got the people around me that I've got, because without them, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. Plain and simple, I would not be in YouTubing. I wouldn't be continuing YouTubing, at least. if it wasn't for my friends and my family supporting me. And I know it's a trope to say, oh, my friends and my family, they're the ones I'm thankful for. Well, they are. They give me the support I need, and in turn, I try to give them the support they need. Not just in getting through the stuff that we each need a little bit of help getting through, but just in keeping ourselves on track and staying focused on what we can actually do to make ourselves better, to make ourselves happier, to keep ourselves from making too big of a mistake. That's what we as a species need to reevaluate our approach on. Because if we were really as focused on helping one another as we say we are, would we really have as many problems as we do? And I don't want to make it sound like doom and gloom, the universe is going to collapse in on us. We are the sole sources of all the good and all the bad in the world. And to make it seem like it is doom and gloom is discouraging. And we need to stop that. There's so much awesome stuff that can happen if we just build each other up instead of tear each other down. Oh, you can't do that. Instead of saying you can't do that, just say, well, keep in mind, maybe you can try this and have some better results, but, go and do your thing, man. Go and be you. Go and be happy. Make yourself happy. Because, other people can try, but it doesn't guarantee they're going to succeed. They're not the ones that are looking at you in the mirror every morning. You are. You need to be your own greatest cheerleader in this world. You really do. And I don't know how, but I cheerleaded myself into coming back. And for those of you who are watching this video going, oh God, we came so close to being rid of this douche nozzle. Why did he have to come back? You can thank Jason Martin of Clackamas, Oregon. Thank you, Jason. You're the best. But fuck discouragement. Screw anybody that says you can't do it. Screw anybody that says you can't be the best you that you can be. Throw all of that negativity aside. Because in the end, we are the ones that control our futures. Other people can influence it, but we are the ones that can take everything that we have for granted or for virtue. And that's part of what this whole My Life with PTSD vlog is all about. It's a bit of a catharsis for me to work out all of these emotions to make myself a better person, to make myself happier. And hopefully somebody will be watching this and go, son of a bitch, this guy had some in-depth knowledge that has helped me out. That's what I want. I want somebody to watch this and be like, that's what I needed to hear. That's how I needed to think. That's how I needed to do this. And maybe it'll work out. Maybe it'll take some time. I don't know. But I'm going to keep putting stuff out there because you're never going to get heard unless you start yelling into that void. And if nobody hears me, at least I've worked on my own problems. I've gotten my own self back from whatever edge I'm at. That's the whole point of things. So don't get discouraged. Anybody watching this that's going through some troubles right now, anybody that's watching this thinking you can't do it, yes you can. If I can do this, you can do it. Because I am no stronger than you, I am no weaker than you. We are equal. Regardless of what piece of dirt we call home, regardless of what twiddly bits we have between our legs, what beliefs that we have, none of it matters. We are all the same. So don't get discouraged. Or, as I've been commonly phrasing it in these videos lately, never give up, never surrender.